What's up, Mavletic lovers and listeners, and welcome back to my final episode of Maverick Postgame. We hope some of you got to see some of our athletics this past week. If not, don't worry, because today we got another full show for you as baseball defeats MSU Denver in an epic victory.
And softball falls short in championship game.
Plus, the men's lacrosse heads to the NCAA tournament.
And a special feature on the Andy Smith rugby tournament.
All of that and so much more as we move ahead into this recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. So with that being said, I'm your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I'm Jordan Browning.
Let's dive into all the game-breaking stats, off-the-wall wins, heartbreaking losses, and in-depth analysis of our CMU athletics. Roll it!
Hello everyone, once again I am Jordan Browning.
And I am Grace Metcalf. Let's hop right in and take a look at all the Mavtastic action that took place this week here at CMU. The number 12 Colorado Mesa baseball team is rolling into the postseason with momentum and another title. After clinching their 13th straight RMAC regular season championship with a pair of wins earlier in the week, the Mavericks capped the series and regular season with a dominant 13-3 win over MSU Denver on Saturday at the Diamond. CMU opened the four-game set with a 14-7 win Thursday at Suplizio Field and secured the outright title Friday with an 11-2 victory in Game 2 of a doubleheader, bouncing back after a 9-3 loss earlier that day. The Mavs have now won 6 straight and 13 of their last 15. On Saturday, Paul Schoenfeld extended his hitting streak to 26 games, going 4 for 6 with 3 runs scored and an RBI. Cameron Cartwright stayed hot with his 15th homer of the season, finishing 2 for 3 with 3 runs and 2 RBIs. Ethan Nunez crushed a 3-run homer in the 6th and added an RBI double, while Max Valdez delivered a pinch hit homer, and Declan Weisner added a 3-run double in his only at-bat. Jordan Pace earned the win in relief, tossing 2 scoreless innings, and the bullpen allowed just 2 hits over the final 3 frames. As a team, the Mavericks racked up 13 runs on 16 hits, including 4 home runs and 5 doubles. On the mound, they limited the Roadrunners to just 8 total hits over the final 2 games. Colorado Mesa enters the RMAC tournament as the number 1 seed, with play set to begin Wednesday, May 7th at the Diamond.
The Colorado Mesa University softball team wrapped up RMAC tournament play as runners-up, falling 6-0 to number 1 seed Colorado Christian in the championship game at All-Star Park. The Mavs held the Cougars to a 1-0 lead through 4 innings before a 5-run 5th sealed their fate. Presley Christensen, who had been solid all week, was charged with the loss after exiting mid-inning. CMU managed just 2 hits, 1 each from Camden Haggerty and Bella Aragon. Mesa opened tournament play with a thrilling 11-inning 5-4 walk-off win over MSU Denver, highlighted by Khloe Kubitschek's solo homer to end it at Christensen's 6 shutout innings of relief. They dropped their next game to Colorado Christian 4-2, standing 7 runners in a tight contest, despite an early home run from Kubitschek. Facing elimination, the Mavs responded with a 7-2 win over UCCS, using 2 3-run innings and a strong relief outing from Jesselyn Gallegos to punch their ticket to the championship. The Lady Mavs finished the RMAC tournament 2-2 and now stand at 39-15 overall as they await NCAA regional selections on Monday. All tournament honors went to Maya Arrieta, Khloe Kubitschek, Presley Christensen, and Allie Disler. As a team, the Mavericks hit 6 home runs across the 4 tournament games, including 2 from Arrieta and Kubitschek. Arrieta led the offense with a 46.2% batting average, while Disler and Westmoreland each added key RBIs. And the Circle Christensen totaled 12.2 innings, pitched with just 3 earned runs allowed and 10 strikeouts. Mesa's pitching staff held opponents to a combined 25.3% average through the tournament.
For the first time since 2017 and just the second time in program history, the Colorado Mesa University men's lacrosse team is headed to the NCAA Division II tournament after a statement-making 18-14 win over number 9 Flagler College in the Peach Belt Conference Championship on Friday night. Facing a must-win scenario, the 17th-ranked Mavericks delivered, jumping out to a 10-6 halftime lead before pulling away with a decisive 6-1 run spanning the late third and early fourth quarters. The victory secured CMU the Peach Belt's automatic bid and improved their record to 13-3, while Flagler dropped to 14-3. Shadden Shields was named tournament MVP, racking up 16 saves in the final and 48 total over 3 postseason games. Connor Jensen tallied 3 goals and 2 assists, one of 11 different Mavs to score. Mike Edwards dominated the X, winning 19 of 27 faceoffs and grabbing 12 ground balls, while also scoring twice. He was one of 6 Mavs named to the all-tournament team, including Brummett, Peterson, Kochlock, Shields, and Jensen. Despite being outshot 52-40, CMU controlled possession with a 36-32 edge in ground balls and forced key turnovers down the stretch. The Mavs are now 3-0 all-time against Flagler, have won 9 of their last 10, and ride a 9-game postseason win streak into the national tournament.
Coming up later this week and throughout the month of May, a huge stretch for the Mavericks with multiple teams chasing championships. Baseball kicks things off in the RMAC tournament, while men's lacrosse heads to Tampa for the NCAA tournament. Men's golf competes in the NCAA West Super Regional, and women's lacrosse is also in action in the NCAA tournament. Softball enters the NCAA South Central Regionals, with baseball set to join that field as well. Track and field will be represented in the NCAA Outdoor Championships, and of course, we'll be keeping an eye on all of the teams with potential to advance to their respective national championships.
Earlier last month, CMU's club rugby team came together to hold their annual Andy Smith tournament, a special event in memory of their teammate Andy Smith, who tragically passed away from brain cancer. Our team had the privilege of speaking with his teammates, his mother, and others who shared their stories and reflections on Andy's impact. We invite you to watch and remember his legacy with us.
My favorite part about rugby is definitely our community and our team that we have going. It's a family. We're one big family. Everybody's there for one another at all times. We support each other on and off the pitch. Those are my best friends. Those are my roommates. Those will be the guys that come to my wedding. And I just love every single one of them, and it gives you community just like no other sport does.
So the Andy Smith tournament is here to recognize Andy's resiliency. He was just a beautiful human being. He was everybody's friend, social butterfly, resilient in every way, a believer in being able to do whatever you set your mind to, that anything worth doing is worth doing right and worth doing well.
I didn't really know Andy. However, everything he was, even all the hardships he overcame, and that's part of the reason what the Smith family is doing with their scholarship, is just giving it to a student who has overcome great adversity, and that's what Andy was. Through everything, he was always himself, always laughing, bubbly personality, and always just showing the Mav spirit. He's everything that a Maverick should be. Determination, the grit, the heart, everything that a Maverick should be, Andy Smith was that. That's why we put this tournament on every year. We want to keep doing it every year. So.
He loves the game of rugby. He played semi-pro for almost a semester before his diagnosis. And he was able to also coach rugby for a short time as well.
This tournament means a lot. This is our second year doing it. The goal of the Andy Smith tournament is kind of raise awareness. As everybody knows, Andy had brain cancer, and he meant a lot to the team and the organization, and everybody knew him as a great person. And even with it, he still tried to push through it and support us. And then just having his family here, like his mom and dad, it's so awesome. It means so much to us, but also it means a lot to them too, which I'm really glad that we have that relationship with themselves.
The Andy Smith tournament is here to recognize Andy's resiliency. Andy was diagnosed with medulloblastoma, a cancerous brain tumor, in the fall of 2020. And he fought for 4 years through his entire schooling at CMU to fight cancer. through everything. We showed everyone else that he was resilient and that he loved just being alive and could find value in every day. And that's what we hope to share with everyone else. That determination and resiliency will get you where you know to be.
This tournament means to us, to me, myself, and to our team, this is everything. This is what we love. We get to play the sport that we love. We get to represent our school, which is a great honor for all of us. And we get to stand up for something bigger than ourselves, which is the legacy of Andy, to kind of just stand out and remember him, because he loved rugby and he showed all the resiliency in the world. And that's something that we want to be as a team, and that we want to show out for him and give him that honor and respect in his memory. So this day is a lot bigger than all of us.
So Andy always thought it would be pretty amazing to have a legacy, and it was actually his idea for us to come up with a scholarship opportunity for a student that would showcase their resiliency. We're able to sell t-shirts here that help to fund the CMU Andy Smith Memorial Scholarship Fund. And we are so proud to be able to say we've been able to award its first recipient already.
To me, it really means somebody that is going through adversity, that's going through all these hard times like Andy did. He had his battle with cancer. Nevertheless, this man showed up to our practices and sat there and watched us until he couldn't anymore. And that's what resiliency means to me, that even when in hard times, he came out and he tried his hardest to be himself and enjoy life to the fullest, and that's really what it stands for me.
No matter what battle you're fighting, you can overcome it or you can better yourself because of it. And just keep going. That, today might be rough, but tomorrow's going to be better. And Andy always believed that, just keep looking to the east because the sun's going to come up and tomorrow's a brand new day.
Thank you for watching. Now that we have recapped some of the games, it's time to announce our Maverick of the Week. Our Maverick of the Week goes to Khloe Kubitschek. Khloe delivered an 11th inning walk-off home run in the first round of the RMAC Softball Championship to win 5-4 at All-Star Park. Taking a total of 11 innings to get the win, the Mavericks hit 3 home runs in their efforts, with Kubitschek's being the biggest of the day as she finally ended the thriller as the leadoff batter in the bottom of the 11th. Congratulations, Khloe, for your outstanding performance. You are Maverick of the Week. Now it is time for some closing statements. Well, here we are, my very last episode, Maverick Postgame. It's hard to put into words what this show has meant to me, but I'll try my best because I'm not allowed to cry on camera, but no promises. I've been incredibly honored to hold the position of host and content producer, and even more honored to work alongside so many amazing individuals who helped make this show what it is. First, thank you to Justin Platt for passing me the torch. Still warm, still heavy, but somehow I didn't drop it. To the many general managers who have supported me and this show through every game recap and technical hiccup, Dalen Brazelton, Maddie Warren, Keisha Minor, and Wiley Mitchell. Thank you for being steady and supportive and always down to brainstorm when things got chaotic. Now, Brianna Sinclair, thank you so much for making it so easy to prove the Maverick postgame is in fact superior to the update. I look forward to keeping that completely fake rivalry alive as we work at different TV stations here in Grand Junction. All jokes aside, I'm so glad we're both staying because you've truly become one of my greatest friends, along with everyone else. To McCoy, Abeda, Isaac Klein, and Jordan Neifert, thank you for jumping into every role that needed filling. Jordan, the way you've helped promote this whole organization has been nothing short of amazing. And to all of the incredible volunteers who came in with big smiles and bigger ideas, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the ride as much as I have over the past 4 years. And don't worry, it passes by quicker than you think. What you, the audience, see on camera is just the tip of the iceberg. Behind every clip, every highlight, every semi-chaotic live shot are people who've worked incredibly hard, and I couldn't have done this without any of you. CMU-TV has been one of the most impactful, inspiring experiences of my life. I've met people here who I hope to keep in touch long after the lights go down and the credits roll. And last, but very much not least, thank you to our advisor, Greg Mickley. Mick, I don't think I've ever had a mentor more invested in my growth and success. Thank you for helping me build the skills and the confidence to take on the industry beyond CMU. I'm incredibly grateful I got to learn from you before your well-earned retirement here within the next few years. From filming football and basketball highlights to off the benches and hockey mic'd up practices, every moment has been a memory I'll carry with me. So thank you for watching, supporting, laughing with us, and sticking with Maverick Postgame through it all. Jordan, what would you say has been your favorite memory with Maverick Postgame?
Oh boy, I have to top that. I have to follow it. I think my favorite memory has been my friends. That's the number one thing that I've gained from this. Of course, like working in the industry is amazing, and I'm so excited to see where this takes me with this show, but the friends I've made along the way has been the greatest, and I'm so sad that we have to lose Grace and Brianna this semester, but I know they're going to do amazing things, and I just can't wait to see where they go.
I appreciate that. And as bittersweet as it is to leave, I am so excited to announce that our very own Jordan Browning will be taking over the show. I know Maverick Postgame is in wonderful hands, and I'm excited to see what she will make of it next semester. And now that we have wrapped up all the action from this week and given our closing thoughts, it is time to close the show. Thank you everyone so much for joining us this week on Maverick Postgame. I've been your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I've been Jordan Browning.
Be sure to go check out our channel, 62.2, for more games and updates. She'll see you next time for an all-new recap-packed season of Maverick Postgame. Stay safe, Mavs, study hard, go to a game or two, and of course, have yourselves a Mesa amazing day.